Ariel Helwani in Los Angeles for UFC on Fox number 4 alongside Javier Mendez, the owner and head trainer of the American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose, California. And Javier, thank you very much for the time. Obviously, you're here for Mike Swick. It's been a long time coming for him. He hasn't fought in 2.5 years. Just personally, as his coach and friend and a guy who's been around him for so long, how good does it feel to see him back finally in this point?
You know, it feels great to see Mike back, and most importantly, to see him as excited as he is to get back in there. I mean, I've never seen him so motivated and healthy, actually, you know, like he is right now. I mean, he's got everything dialed in, you know, and it's just, you know, for him, it's like he can't wait to get in there on Saturday, you know, and let everybody know that, you know, all his fans and everybody that he's back.
2.5 years is 2.5 years, though. He's dealt with a lot. I mean, do you expect to see the same guy? Do you expect to see a better guy, maybe not as good but smarter? I mean, what can you really expect from him?
Well, you know, in obvious, you know, we can't say, well, you know, we're going to see, you know, no ring rust. Well, that's bull. There's going to be some ring rust. But we've been working on some things, and he's been showing them in the gym. So if he can stay relaxed and go out there, and he's going to show a different Mike Swick, not too much different, but it'll be a little different, enough to, you know, it could be very impressive.
All right, a lot to talk to you about outside of this fight. There was a clip, there's a great show coming out called Fight Factory on Nuvo TV that's going to feature your gym and yourself, of course. That premieres next month. Actually, we're in August already, so it's in a couple of weeks on Nuvo TV. A clip came out yesterday, John Fitch talking to Josh Koscheck, Josh being a former member of AK, John, of course, a current member. And in the clip, Josh says, maybe somewhat jokingly, that he hopes AK burns to the ground. We've chronicled your relationship with him for quite some time. What did you think when you heard a former student of yours say something like that about the gym you helped build?
Well, you know, when you spent 8 years with an individual like Josh, I think that nothing is going to surprise you with him. So actually, he really hates me. So I didn't shock me. That's him. That's who he is, and you know. And I just wish that if it does burn down, that I'm not in it, you know. But other than that, I mean, that's who he is. You know, that's who the person he is. So I don't know what to say other than that's who he is.
It's one thing to have differences. It's one thing to go in your separate ways, but to wish that upon someone, their business, their livelihood, that's a little far. I mean, don't you think that's a little personal?
Yeah, it is. It is, but you know, it's who he is. You know, I'm not gonna let it affect me. Hey, we're not friends. He doesn't want to be my friend. He made it very obvious. So I'm just moving on. I got a team to focus on, and we got a great team. And my job is to keep, you know, everything intact. You know, Crazy Bob Cook, Leandro Vieira, you know, DC, you know, and all my other coaches, Javier Carbajal, Andy Fong, you know, and Jasper Tabalia. You know, we just need to keep our team intact. And we got a great coaching staff, and we got great fighters, and we're going to still rise above.
Has he tried to take some guys away from the team?
You know, I'm sure that, you know, he talks to the guys, so, you know, anybody that wants to go train with him is welcome to go, you know, so some of them have gone, you know, and you know, some of those guys are his friends, you know, and, you know, that's never going to change.
Yeah, I'm just curious, I haven't really heard you talk about what the issue was between you and Josh. Why is there this animosity there?
Well, you know, I did something, but, you know, you're not going to hear it here. You have to watch it on the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did do
That's a good plug for the show.
Yeah, it's a good plug for the show. I did.
You are at fault?
I'm at fault only because, like a person that's in charge, he knows if you do certain things, you know your children type of thing, and you know what they'll do. So I did something that I knew that can cause a bad reaction. If I had to do it all over again, I probably wouldn't. But I got to accept the fact, my responsibility for it too.
Do you regret it?
Yeah, I do, because you know what? I don't like hate, and I created legit hate, you know, so I do regret it, and but you'll have to watch the show to hear what it is.
Very nice. I like it. Very savvy of you to plug. By the way, the show, having cameras around, reality, all this stuff, it brings extra drama. Do you enjoy that?
No, I don't like the drama. I hate the drama, but you know, unfortunately, we were picked. Honestly, you know what? You're to blame. You told the guys they need to check us out, because they went to the top gyms to see, and when they came to my gym, they said that I have a bunch of misfits, and thanks to you. So that was you that created that, as a matter of fact.
To be clear, I am friends with the producers who asked me which is the most interesting gym. I gave them maybe 5. You were atop the list because you have a great gym and great personalities. That's all. I was trying to help you out.
Hey, I broke it down. I told this guy straight up, you just want me because I'm the misfit. You know, yes.
Not true.
Yes, that's true.
Are you trying to create a problem between us now?
No, I think I love you for it because it's true. It's true. It's true. It is. I mean, you know, we were a bunch of misfits, but now we're a very close family, you know, and the misfit part's almost completely gone. Now we're a really close family. So, yeah, actually, you know, you have a lot to do with that. You really do.
Well, I appreciate it. A couple more things I want to ask you about. BJ Penn had a video blog recently, said he wants to come train at AKA, but John Fitch won't let him. Is that true? And will BJ be welcome to train with the team?
Well, you know, the thing is, when, you know, as anything, when you have fighters that potentially could be fighting each other, the gym rule is, you know, we shouldn't have anybody come in that's potentially going to be a match. And John still wants that match. And as long as there's a possibility of that match happening, you know, then we as a team, you know, have to do what we have to do, you know, and that's a potential still match for him. So, you know, it's really a team thing, you know, and we have to stick by the team code, and that is, unfortunate as it is, that's the way it's got to be. And I love BJ. I love him like a son, you know, and I always will. You know, he's just an unbelievable guy, but, you know, we're in a competition thing here, and you know, as much as, you know, we'd like to think, oh, it's cool, but it's a competition.
Okay, final thing, Daniel Cormier now fighting Frank Mir. Unbelievable matchup. What do you think of that matchup, and do you like it? I mean, because there were some people who thought, including myself, the Tim Sylvia matchup was more favorable to Daniel. You beat him up, you go to the UFC, it's an easier fight, a lot of people would think. Frank is a tough fight, and it's on a smaller stage. A lot to lose here for Daniel before he goes to the UFC.
I disagree. I think that Daniel, having the UFC bring Frank Mir down to a Strikeforce event, I think it's a big deal. And I think it's the changing of a potential merger between both companies, and to have, because, you know, think about it, all eyeballs are going to be on this one for the first time in Strikeforce in a long time, you know, and Daniel is so excited about this fight that he's going to perform. And if anybody knows anything about Daniel, if he's excited, he's going to perform. The crowd's going to get a great fight. So I think it's the best thing that could have ever happened for Daniel's career, and I think it's the best thing that could ever happen for Strikeforce and the UFC to create a possible champion versus champion thing. If they both agree, if both networks agree on it, why not?
Last thing, break some news for us. JDS Kane 2, where and when?
I don't know. You tell me. You always know who's fighting when before I do. You call me and tell me, hey, you know, you knew Fitch was fighting Eric Silva before I did. I tried to get hold of my guys. They didn't tell me. And all of a sudden you go, it's confirmed. I go, okay, it's confirmed. You know, so you know more than I do. You tell me. Kane's been waiting. He wants that fight. He wanted that fight in September. You know, we want to know. I want to know. Is there an injury factor or what? I don't think we don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
We look forward to it. I hope the gym doesn't burn down, just for the record. Best of luck with the show.
Well, I have insurance, so in case it burns down, I'm okay with that. But what I'm hoping for is that no one's in it.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll check out the show. I believe it's August 15th, Nuvo TV, Fight Factory, Javier Mendez, the AK team. Good luck on Saturday night with Mike Swick.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.